The morning began like any other. The sun had barely risen and the village slowly stirred to life. But inside the Yadav household in Bandre Badra, Kunkuri, the ordinary rhythm was about to shatter. This is the case of Jit Ram Yadav. It was 26 August 2025, early on Tuesday morning in Bandre Badra, a small settlement in Kunkuri, Jashpur district. Smoke drifted from cooking fires, livestock stirred in pans, and children ran along dusty paths. Villagers moved through their routines with quiet familiarity, measuring life by tradition and the rhythms of nature. Jit Ram Yadav, 28 years old, the youngest of 3 children, had long been quiet and withdrawn. Recently, he had become unpredictable, wandering into the nearby forest for hours and returning agitated or disoriented. Attempts by his family and traditional healers to help could not contain the escalating crisis. His 59 years old mother, Gulaba Yadav, by all accounts, managed the household, tended small fields, and supported her family despite limited resources. Her daily life, marked by care and devotion, would meet unimaginable violence that morning. Neighbors later recalled him muttering to himself, staring blankly, and wandering near the forest edge. Around 5 a.m. in the morning, Jit Ram Yadav allegedly hacked his 59 years old mother, Gulabai, to death with an axe. After the brutal act, he sat beside her mutilated body, singing and playing with sand, alarming neighbors who alerted the authorities. Officers from Kunkuri and Jashpur districts mobilized carefully. Negotiators were brought in, aiming to de-escalate the situation without further harm. By 6 a.m. in the morning, the area was cordoned off. Officers spoke to Jit Ram from a distance. He responded intermittently. Silence, incoherent speech, occasional muttering. Villagers watched silently, tension mounting with each passing minute. Hours passed. Negotiators patiently established contact. Family members kept safely outside, offered reassurance, and slowly the situation began to stabilize. After nearly 4 hours of careful negotiation, Jit Ram was taken into custody. Relief swept through Bandra Badra, but grief and disbelief remained. Police collected statements from family, neighbors, and witnesses. They documented the scene, gathered evidence, and coordinated with medical professionals. Jit Ram's case has entered the formal legal process. Psychiatric evaluations have been conducted to assess his mental state at the time of the offense. The Yadav's family shared that Jit Ram's mental health had declined over the past 2 years. In a community where professional mental health resources are limited, they turned to traditional healers, known as Baigas, in hopes of finding help. Authorities have acknowledged that systematic challenges such as stigma, cultural practices, and limited access to care played a role in the tragedy. The village was left grappling with questions. How well do we know the people around us? How can unseen struggles escalate into tragedy if left unaddressed? Neighbors fondly remembered Gulaba Yadav for her unwavering care, dedication, and kindness. Her tragic death left a void in the community. The case has likely prompted conversations about mental health, early intervention, and the importance of accessible care. Now, these are critical issues in rural communities where mental health resources are limited. Mental health crises require understanding and systemic support to help prevent tragedies that could otherwise be avoided. The story of Jitram Yadav is not only about tragedy, it is about awareness, empathy, and understanding the human condition. It reminds us that early intervention, accessible care, and community support are crucial to preventing crisis. Though the events of 26 August 2025 cannot be undone, they leave lessons for families, communities, and society as a whole. We are reminded of our shared responsibility to care for one another, to recognize signs of distress, and to act before tragedy strikes. Thank you for watching Late Night with Rizal Aiman. This is the story of Jitram Yadav.